basically, again, come out from among them and be separated. So if you're still acting like the world, but you call yourself child of God, you're not a child of God. Because when you surrender to Christ, your self dies. Yes, every day and every night you're fighting the flesh. The flesh and the spirit fight against each other. So if your flesh wants to go sin and smoke a cigarette, the Holy Spirit's telling you, no, you don't need that cigarette. You have me. You have me for your worries. Because some people do, turn to drugs and alcohol and sex, just to, escape their problems. But reality is your problems will always be there. That's why the Lord, we have the Lord, to help us with our problems. The Lord said, cast all your cares on him, for he cares for you. So, but some people that are born again do struggle still with sin. So that doesn't mean that you're not still a child of God, but I'm saying it's the willfully sinning part that makes everybody confused. So the Lord said, don't willfully sin, because you already know what right and wrong is. So if you choose to sin against God and you call yourself a Christian and you die like that, you're not going to heaven. Because when you are a child of God, you're supposed to live your life for Christ, not for yourself. Once again, you're choosing two masters. You're jumping the fence. You're jumping the fence. The Lord doesn't want people that jump the fence. The Lord wants people that are going to be committed to him and surrender all to him. Not people that are going to play games or church. 1 minute we're praising God, next thing you know we're cussing like a Polly Parrot and living it up and doing whatever we want to do. That's not being a child of God. You have to surrender all to Christ, and he will do the rest. He already did the rest on the cross. You cannot do it yourself. People might think that, I can live my life how I want it and do it myself. You cannot do it without Christ. You cannot. You cannot. And the Lord knew once he did what he needed to do on the earth, he went back to heaven, back on his throne. So he did what he needed to do. He already did what he needed to do, what was done. You know what I mean? So if you choose death over life, that's on you. You know what I mean? And then people blame God for the people in hell. God don't send you to hell. You send yourself there by the decisions you make and denying Christ and doing what you want to do.